From the producer who gave us Get Out, Us, and Nope, comes Him, a movie so socially aware, so racially rambunctious, that it transcends time, space, and common decency to become Jordan Peele's magnum opus. On this day, ladies and gentlepeople, let it be said that the art form was finally perfected, absolute cinema resurrected. Him is the GOAT of woke horror. Many may only know Jordan for a meme, a scene that he spliced into life in his motion picture debut, Get Out. A movie that broke new barriers with a story so progressive it felt regressive. Evil old rich white people steal the bodies of poor young black people. A remake, Invasion of the Racist Body Snatchers. Now, Get Out can finally get out because Him is a hymn for social injustice, an ode to the oppressed, a license to kill white male privilege. At first glance, it looks like Peele has gone colorblind.
Jordan Peele says he can't see himself casting a white male lead in future movies.
But looks can be deceiving.
What's your name, boy? Aaron. It's kind of black. It's in the Bible.
Tyreek Withers plays Cameron Cade, a young boy with a dream, the American dream, to become the GOAT of any American football team.
I want to be the GOAT.
On his TV screen, Isaiah White. Well, perhaps Jordan did cast a white dude after all, but that's no small thing because this dude is the greatest who ever lived. And this is Marlon Wayans' greatest role since White Chicks.
Are you kidding?
Cam the man wants to be the man, and as the rookie rises through the ranks, the rook is ready to make his move. Checkmate.
Oh!
After a hard day's training, GOAT wannabe Cam gets a plonk on the head by a wonker in a literal goat costume. Dark, Donnie Dark. This poetic scene highlights the genius of Peele on the silver screen. A movie about goats with goats. Shakespeare himself would have stood up, applauded, and ejaculated. Is this the end of the story? Sadly not, for the film continues for another hour and a half. By the end of Him, you'll wish you traded places with him. Deep in concussion, like Rocky in The One No One Remembers, Cam loses the eye of the tiger. And he almost loses his eye when this crazy white guy tries to knife him after another training. Why does a middle-aged white beardy old wanker, who looks like a pissed-up Mad Max warboy, try to shank him? Why do all the white people in Him look like they're singing from the same crystal meth hymn sheet? It's crystal clear.
There's Marjorie.
Marjorie? You don't need a grand jury to figure out who that's alluding to. The crazed white people are crazy Isaiah White fanatics, or your average Redditor. They'll do anything to protect their goat's legacy, including killing the young goat pretender. These white weirdos are so white it looks like they just walked off the set of Apocalypto and into a deep vat of emulsion paint. Worried about white representation? Fear not, for you also have this chap.
Yeah, I mean...
He looks like Adam Scott in Severance after actually being severed. Elsie White, Isaiah's wife, oddly familiar.
So sexy.
Isaiah's doctor, a good role for Jim Jeffries, until his head literally starts rolling. In Him, white characters serve two purposes: to kill or be killed. Breaking news! Marlon Wayans plans to make way for Cameron Cade. The GOAT offers to train the young blood for a week and secretly serve up his actual blood to supercharge Cam's football prowess. GOAT blood transfusions. Strange. Let's hope Isaiah always wears protection. But who are we to question the GOAT? It worked for Lance. Before a ball is thrown, a curveball. No Jordan Peele movie is complete without a lecture on the history of evil white America. Do you know why quarterbacks exist? Native American boys at the Carlisle Indian School had to play these big-ass white boys. The Indian kids were outsized, but they outsmarted them. They created all these trick plays like the forward pass. And these white boys, they didn't like it. They wanted to make the game more brutal. The game got so violent that kids was dying on the field. Jordan has tabled the turns. Who were the real savages? These poor forward-passing Native American football genius quarterbacks? Or those white boy barbarians brutalizing the beautiful game? This is dialogue that makes you sit up and think, What was I thinking? Downton Abbey is on next door. As training gets more and more intense, Cameron suffers more and more intense hallucinations. Cousin it Clint Eastwood with the baseball swing of Babe Ruth. This is Sesame Street meets Nightmare on Elm Street, only there's no Freddy to wake you up from this hairy tit. In one must-see scene, Cameron and Isaiah bond in a Swedish bathhouse. Opportunity missed. There is no cameo from Jordan Peele. He's saving the sweating for after the film. Out of nowhere, attack! It's Marjorie again, who looks like Lady Gaga after the drinks have worn off. Cameron barely escapes and then she makes out with Isaiah before he cracks her head against the sauna wall like Humpty Dumpty. The ball drops. Isaiah is not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy, and Cameron wants out. Nothing can stop him from leaving. Moron. Cameron is invited to a secret party of the Tom Cruise variety. It's time to meet the owners of the Saviors and sign a contract to become the goat he was born to be. Before he can reach them, Jim whispers in his ear, "Run." Where have we seen that before?
Get out.
A Jordan Peele copy and paste job. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, especially when flating yourself. Who are the mysterious, evil, wretched owners of the Saviors football team? Place your bets now. Winner, winner, evil old white balls dinner. They look like they fell off the back of a truck in Squid Game. They wear cowboy hats, fur coats, and Elton John glasses. But they're not the village people, they're the village. Cameron downs a shot of Isaiah's blood and down he goes. Wake up, for the truth shall set you free. He awakes in a room redder than a room in Amsterdam, and damn, the old goat is waiting for him. Isaiah reveals the shocking truth. A truth that twists so shocking it would send any man, even Shyamalan, into a catastrophic coma. All the goats of American football, including him, had greatness directly infused into their veins. Blood transfusions from goat to goat, back to back. Charlie Sheen tiger blood passed down the goat line like a forward pass from the Carlisle Indian School football team.
I did it!
So you've been giving me your blood on some weird white people shit? Grammatically incorrect, yet Cameron's response is technically perfect in this film. There's a catch. The new goat must kill the old goat because... Jordan Peele saw that in Black Panther. Here we go. Game on. Can Cam the man slay Isaiah? No way. This is the Super Bowl for the super woke. After a battle straight out of Gladiator, the second one, Cam delivers the KO with a brutal blow with the Heisman Trophy. He's the man. The goat is dead. Long live the goat. All hail... What's this? It ain't over. Cheerleaders, red arrows, Mrs. White Chick and the evil old white male owners dressed like they're at a graduation ceremony in Japan. Sign your name on the dotted line, Cameron. Everything you ever wanted in life, wealth, women, and goatdom will be yours. You've earned it, son. Nah, this is Inglourious Bastards, Jordan Peele edition. For unknown reasons, Cam forgoes tradition to go full scorched earth on the evil white people. Down with this sort of thing. Despite every white person in the scene portrayed as wretched Republican, Lady MAGA, pig-headed death cult CEOs, there is not a single gun in sight. Cameron, the social justice conqueror, butchers them without a fight. Him ends in a bloodbath. Forget Rambo, now we have Cambo. The perfect end for a perfect Jordan Peele masterpiece. 5 stars for a producer ramming his social messaging in so hard, you'll shit social justice for a week.
I'll have what she's having.